Hi, this is Scott Wyden-Kivowitz, and today I want to talk to you about how to plan and schedule Instagram photos, and also how you can do that using hashtags. So the way I organize, first, which photos I want to have uploaded to Instagram in the first place, is I will actually make a collection in my Lightroom library called Instagram. And that library, that collection is also synced to my Lightroom mobile, which means I can access it from anywhere on my iPhone. Now, the advantage of this is the workflow I'm using is almost identical on mobile versus desktop, thanks to a software called Latergram, which you'll see in a little bit. There are some minor differences between using Latergram and basically this whole workflow. Minor differences between mobile and desktop, but for the most part, it's the same. But it all starts with Adobe Lightroom and having a mobile synced collection ready to go for Instagram. Now, you can see here I've got photos that some of them are ready to go, some of them are not. I'm going to work with this one right here. Now, this is a lighthouse in Maine. This is the Nubble Lighthouse. And basically, you can see I've already got it cropped. It's cropped for square. This is an original crop right here out of camera. This one is square. And basically what I'm going to do first, now that I have it synced on my phone, is I'm actually going to open up, well, first I need to export this to my desktop in order to get this ready to upload. Now I'm going to show you how to do this on the desktop, and then later I'll show you how to do this on mobile. But I'm going to go real quick and I'm going to export this, and I'm actually going to just use, it doesn't need to be high quality. I've got a Facebook preset right here, which basically just exports to the desktop, and it's a lower quality because Facebook's going to compress anyway, and that's about it, and it sharpens for screen. And so that's going real quick, nothing much to it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open Latergram. You can see here, this is Latergram. Now I've got 3 photos scheduled already. And if I show you here, I've got some posted as well. And so this one's actually posted, and then this is what is currently scheduled, and you can do it by week or month, you can see. And so Latergram is not going to tell you when is the best time for you to schedule. You've got to figure that out for yourself, but it will tell you when you are scheduling, and I can just simply drag it and move it if I want to have it go somewhere else. But to upload a new photo, you hit Add New Image. And then basically you need to drag or upload that image that you just chose to Latergram. And here it is. And you can even say, higher res if you want. Now you can see right here there's a caption, and it's defaulting with some Latergram information. I'm going to remove that. And I'm actually going to call it Nubble Lighthouse in Maine. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Now, I personally don't like seeing photos on Instagram with tons of hashtags. However, it's proven that you get more followers and more likes and potentially more sales on Instagram when you use a lot of hashtags, a lot of relevant hashtags, not just random ones. So I'm going to go back to my Lightroom. I'm going to grab the keywords out of my metadata right here, and I'm going to open a text document and paste that. And you can see I don't want 2014, it's not that big of a deal. I do want these others. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a find and replace real quick of, there's that comma and then there's a space. I'm going to replace that with a space and a hashtag. And then I'm going to replace all. And now you can see all the commas are now hashtags, but the first one does not have one because there was no comma. So I can copy that. I'm going to copy that real quick, go back to Latergram and paste those hashtags. And now all of those have this photo has all the hashtags that I just copied. And of course I can add more if I need to, but that was a quick way for me to take all the hashtags out of keywords that I have in Lightroom, and I can just hit save and it's going to upload that. And then I can just drag it and tell it exactly when I want to schedule it. Now the cool part is with Latergram cannot actually automatically publish photos for you. What it can do is it sends your phone a push notification saying swipe here and we'll upload it to Instagram, and then it'll open the Instagram app on your phone, and you just hit OK to publish it. So it's basically getting the process going for you, getting all these photos scheduled, and the cool part is you can do it right from your computer, and it'll just do it for you with a little bit of manual help on your phone, because Instagram, again, does not allow automated posting. So I want to show you real quick. I'm going to open this one. You can see this one has a lot of hashtags. So this is all the keywords that were in my Lightroom, for this one photo prior to me converting it to hashtags. And you can see the next one. Here's another one that has also hashtags that are relevant, and then this one is going to have even more. I keyworded a lot for this one. So I'm going to imagine that this one will get a lot of views, a lot of likes, and potentially a nice sale off of this photo, because this is a fairly popular photo as it is. So we'll see what happens. So it's really cool. Now I'm going to pause the video real quick, and I'm going to load my phone onto the screen so you can see the differences between how it works on desktop versus phone. So here we are on my iPhone 5S, and you can see that I'm going to quickly just open Lightroom Mobile. And I'm going to, actually I'm already in that gallery, so I'm going to, in that collection, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to just share and save image. And I'll close that up. Now, one thing I did different before I even get into this was I took the keyword out of Lightroom, the keywords rather, and I created a note in Apple Notes called keywords, and you can call this keywords for Instagram, things like that. And this is basically the keywords without commas. So all I did was remove the commas, and I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to open up a software called hashtag everything. And I'm going to paste that here, and you can see it immediately took the words and added hashtags to it. I'm going to hit copy. Now this is what I would do if I was planning on going mobile for whatever, or I can just start typing random words and just let it do its thing and type it here. Now you can see there's bad ads, which you can remove. I believe there's a paid version, you can remove the ads, but for this I'm not too concerned about the ad, so I'm just letting it do its thing. And then I'm going to open up Latergram. Now you saw before that I had some scheduled. You can see that everything that's scheduled is right here. You can see unscheduled, scheduled, and posted. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that photo that I just downloaded from Lightroom and hit done. And now I can go here and I can actually say, I'm going to say an old filing cabinet. And then add in the hashtags and pick a day. So I'm going to do Friday I like doing 11:40 right now. I can always change it based on, and hit upload. I can always change it based on what happens, if I'm getting likes, if I'm not getting likes, I can always change the dates or times, whenever. So there you go. Now it's already scheduled. And of course, again, once it prompts, it'll prompt me on the phone and it'll tell me to basically click to open Instagram. I just hit OK and it publishes Instagram just like that. So now here's the cool part. If I now exit this, I'm going to exit, go back to Latergram, and now if I refresh, you're going to see that photo is now here in the mix as well. So that's the really cool part with Latergram, is that it syncs immediately. So the only difference between mobile is I now need to use Apple Notes or some other note syncing application, and then that hashtag everything, which will basically allow you to automatically hashtag any words that you want. And you also don't need to use, you don't need to use the notes. If you already know what words you want to use and you just don't want to type the hashtag so often, you just, open that hashtag everything, start typing, and each word is going to add the hashtag to. So there you go. Latergram, hashtag everything, notes, text pad. It takes a little bit to do this, but if you can spend 20 minutes and get a whole bunch of Instagram photos scheduled up, you don't need to do it at the spur of the moment later on. If you want to be strategic with certain hashtags, you can do it, Latergram is fantastic. I linked to it in the bottom of the YouTube video, and also in the article. And I will also link to it. If I can do an annotation, I'll do that as well. We'll see what else we can do. So thanks for watching, and good luck scheduling your Instagram photos.